we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements.
I didn't know Xbox Direct was being a thing.
And the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine together.
But this is an online-only game.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are.
So the feature is you don't own the game.
On the 19th of May, if you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation...
Oh yeah, I forgot exclusives weren't a thing anymore.
Stay tuned for more updates about the game over the coming months, and thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
I don't much care for Forza. Like I'm a Need for Speed / Hot Wheels type of guy. What the fuck? Gundam? Game Freak. Don't they make the Pokemon game?
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはかつてない新しい体験を作り出すことに主眼を置いたゲームフリーク独自の取り組みギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほかソリティバー、ギガレッカーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し、常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来、文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
I mean, the combat looks cool.
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚
Games like these are fine, but I'm kind of getting tired of like the whole gear score type deal.
そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が
There better be mods.
自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
福島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いてとても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を吐き自由に操ることもできる鶴のような山のすることになるプロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
No, it's like that shit the Avatar does.
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選び
Okay,
ま
so
し
there's
た。
parry mechanics, dodge
美
mechanics.
しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、遊びに
YouTube's
も植物を
absolutely
取り入れました。
obliterating the bit rate for this,
しっくり
so
とくるモチーフを見出し、ゲームデザインとモチーフを紐付けることはポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いた時、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。日本の昔から続く山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメージできました。さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物が融合した生物でもある腐植体も出来上がっていきま
yeah, I
し
mean
た。
that looks
腐
cool.
植体のデザインは当時私
It's
が注
definitely an
目していた
artistic
デジタルアー
look.
ティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作ると同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐植体を借り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
クーだ。
クーから目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、分かってる。
Brad.
封じ後エマ、お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマとクーの力を強化していく必要があります。
Are there mobs to make her
この世界
high?
に存在する強力な腐植体主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。腐植体はこの世界の畏怖の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。エマとクーが戦う強力な敵です。腐植体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐植体
Again,
の中で
YouTube
もひときわ
obliterating
大
that
きと
bit
呼ばれる
rate.
存在
I
は
appreciate it.
植物を操り自身
It
の
looks
支配地
kinda rough.
域に汚れの森を呼び出します。汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐植体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に
Okay, they're doing that thing again, right? Where they're explaining the entire fucking game.
一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走
You
してい
don't
ま
need
す。
to tell us all of this.
エマとクーはさまざまな人物と出会います。長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、
You know, part of the game is actually playing the game.
剣士とも巡り合います。
とどめはきちんとさせる。
エマとクーは同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すと、クーに力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。
Okay, so there's like combo like type deals.
そして開花技を放てばさらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うとエマは彼岸花の大輪を探せ、その大輪に跳躍して飛ぶと割りを行うことができます。 また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、エマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり、考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う
Again, that's cool and all, but you don't gotta explain all of that. You should let people play the game. Of course, there's a skill
エマが
tree.
行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する
Kind of seems like a girl game. Some I might not get into. I mean, it has, you know, the pairing type deal.
距離だけで戦う人もいれば
You know, the classic hack and slash that most games of this genre have. That assassination moves.
クーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊秘石と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、今からとても楽しみです。
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界。企画構想から6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏 XBOX、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらに、ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは初日から XBOX ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作、どうぞご期待ください。
Who needs exclusive? Why even have exclusive? What the hell is this?
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elspeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often to create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. Just like
I mean, none of these look like games that I care to play. And what the fuck is what you're doing have to do with games?
Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others.
Why does it keep...
And then use what you create to destroy each other.
I don't get it.
Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
Okay, so another online-only game that you don't own. Another online or only girl game.
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration. Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action. You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch and is here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Not for me.
We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day: what better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere. You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water.
I mean, maybe VTubers would like this game.
And win the game.
I don't know.
Now keep at it.
Like with Peach being, well, Peach.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together,
A
while
pottery
keeping the full
brawler?
experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream of, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot in Kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior.
That is going on way too long for a game I don't care about.
Attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash the water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves, and because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies. Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots, and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's giant strategic war map, inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go back down, baby!
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splashability? If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable
So is this
to further
supposed to be a
attacks.
game for
Letting
kids?
you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot-making options.
I think of the game being so much about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the pottery studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
It's all about my pizza party themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your base.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream themed special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms, a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pot? Use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This is just the beginning of the Pottery Party, as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play at our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. It's supposed to be. Okay, this game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party pottery brawler, online multiplayer party brawler. Never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer pottery brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
They spent a lot of time on a game that I don't care for.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time. Fable. Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humor.
I remember when y'all chose to make the main character ugly as fuck.
All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment.
Do you have any gameplay?
Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests.
I mean, I see cinematics, and again, that looks cool and all.
Sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of
Yeah, it keeps showing us visuals. That look cool. What's the gameplay?
Vying for power and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
Gotta love YouTube bitrate, but I mean, that was fine.
They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic.
I always like that sword magic attack. I like in the I don't know which one it was, but you can kind of combine attacks.
Gives us weaving combat, allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't look like
melee is at the heart
Fable. Like Fable,
you'll use light
it was more like fantastical combat, not realistic.
and executing
like the
stylish
what
features.
God of War used to be.
Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard. And deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some
I don't know,
fan-favorite
that doesn't
adversaries
look
for you to
cool.
fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
That's cool.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
Yeah, see, I mean, that doesn't look as cool as it used to.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero.
Who the fuck are you talking to,
Which
though?
happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion. And the things
That's
you
a
can do
lie.
with them,
All of them
or
were
to
fucking
them.
boring.
The
What I liked
crazy
better
thing
was
about the classic
buying
Fable
up
games was
all
that
the
in middle of
buildings and
sprawling
shit.
RPG was almost a complete other game, where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we built that same experience in the middle of our game too.
Why are you
Buying
lying?
a house,
Didn't
getting
really
a
do
job,
that.
making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
That lip syncing's
Buying another house.
kinda wild.
Buying every house in Albion.
Ooh, yep, see, this is what I care about.
Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within the
So
game
you
is
just
unique to
marry as
Fable.
many
It's
people as
systemic,
you want.
interconnected, and you see the ripple effects
That's
of the things
kinda
you
gay.
do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living
So
population.
that system just doesn't
There are
matter.
more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for
See,
a day.
things like that
and
is
just watch
like,
them live their
so...
life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you
See,
hired
back
them to
then
work in
that
one of
was
your
cool,
businesses.
but now you gotta ask, are they using AI for all of this?
How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed
Yeah,
they
that
sleep in
sounds
is in a
kinda
house
static.
you own, because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive.
But what the fuck does this have to do with saving
Morality
your
has always been
grandma in
super
your
important to
village?
Fable.
See, that's the thing that I don't like about games nowadays. It's like they think
And morality is central to
getting
our
in the
games.
weeds of all this
We have a
stuff,
slightly different take on it.
it's like... Yeah, that's not nice.
Us,
You know,
morality
chickens were
isn't black
fucking
and white.
expensive back then.
There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way.
Yeah, but you're the fucking lord, so all that matters is what you
Everything we
say.
do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to
Yeah,
them.
the peasants
They'll
don't
love
speak
you
to
or hate
lords
you
like
for the
that
choices
unless
you
they
make,
want to get their
and they
tongue
will
chopped
always
off.
tell you why. Although,
Like, are
usually
we
for
trying
the
to
safest
simulate
reasons.
like
Our game will never
medieval
judge you.
fantasy or
But the people of
not?
Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Got him.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially
the boy.
In Fable, the choices
Apparently they're making a new Fable.
What does being a hero?
But I don't know.
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member
And again,
of this
open
team,
world,
built
so
from
what?
scratch, has two key things in common.
Like, what do you mean by
A deep
that?
love for the franchise,
Open world
and a
used to
burning
be
desire to
cool,
bring it
but
back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be
yeah,
much
but
more
you
to
know the
share
type of people
as we
that
get closer
care
to
are
our
people who
launch.
played the
I'm
old
excited to tell
Fables,
you today
unless
that
you're trying to
Fable's coming to
reboot.
Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
Yeah, because why
all of us
have
here,
why
thanks for
have
watching.
exclusives? It's like this is supposed to be Xbox Direct, but there are no exclusives. I think it's the same one they announced. They just redid the whole thing. Yeah, that's what I heard too.
This is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the active
So, what they have are one game that's interesting, but would be better with mods. Fable, which is whatever, but would be better with mods. A girl game, Forza for the 90 millionth time. Xbox trying to stay away from exclusives. I mean, that's cool and all, but exclusive is what sells your console. Like, are you not trying to compete anymore? I guess not. That's it. I guess that's it.
What's happening, friends? Welcome
What
to a
the
live
fuck?
reactions episode of Podcast Unlocked, IGN's Xbox show.
I don't care. What am I thinking? There are no comments. They are live. What is live chat saying? How do you bring that back up? Did they get rid of live chat? They had just had live chat. I'm glad I missed the whole show. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm about to say. Ah, so funny. Man, get shit off my... And nothing came out. No Halo, Fable. No Halo. WoW 4 games. That's crap. Go back to your PS5. People saying it looks awful. No reason to own an Xbox anymore. Great job, Microsoft. Yeah. Even their own fucking chat. Heck yeah, unfortunately I was expecting a more impressive morality system. I'm assuming that's for Fable. Looks awful for a game that is apparently too close. Well, again, that's YouTube bitrate for you. Anything with like fog absolutely obliterates. Local co-op. Autumn isn't a date. Oh my god, they did just... Fable 1 is the best one, boo. Phone's ringing. I'll be back. I'm glad I missed the whole show. Yeah, you didn't really miss anything. Again, there's one game by Game Freak that looks cool but would be better with mods. There's no way anyone thought this looked bad. I got some news for you, buddy. Fable really wants to show off their chickens. Well, I just wanted to watch that.